Hi there, everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV 2021 World Series. I just copied and pasted the lineups from some site I found online, so they should be pretty accurate. And let's start. Let's throw some dice here. Let's find it's going to be Framber Valdez versus Charlie Morton. Let's see. Let's start with Morton. He's a 6, and he'll have his A stuff. And then let's do Valdez. That's a 14. He will have his B stuff. And let's see what happens. It's going to be Rosario, Freeman, Albies, Riley, Soler, Duval, Peterson, Swanson, and Darno. And of course, they're using a DH, so no pitchers batting. For the Astros is Altuve, Brantley, Bregman, Alvarez, Correa, Tucker, Gurriel, McCormick, and Maldonado. We are in Houston, Texas, at the Astrodome, and let's do it. Or the, what do they call it? Minute Maid Park. All right, 42, and that's a blank, and we're going to look at Valdez. We said he was a B, so a 42 is going to be a wild pitch and a base on ball. There's nobody on base, so it'll be a walk. So Rosario's on base with a walk. Now, this is my own, I created my own score sheet, and as you can see, didn't know how to make the boxes larger, so they're pretty small. Here's Freddie Freeman, bats from the left side, 300 hitter for 2021, and that's going to be a 54. We're going to pull a card for that with a runner on base, and it's going to be 16. It's 1 to 18 wild pitch, so it will be a 16. So moving to second base, a pitch that's spiked and gets past the catcher Maldonado and goes to the wall. All right, so runner on second base. Here's Freeman again, and that's a 62. I expect that to be a strikeout. No, Framber Valdez isn't one of those pitchers that strikes out everybody, so that's a fly ball to right. Let's see if Rosario, what kind of speed does he have? He is slow, so he will not, probably not advance on a fly ball to right. Let's see, second base. What did I roll, a 9? 9, it says on a 1 I could risk it, but I rolled a 2. Okay, so no, and I wouldn't risk it anyway with it. All right, so Freddie Freeman flies out to right, and here's Ozzie Albies. Switch hitter, bats from the right side, and that's a 12. That's an out. It's a fly to right again. Shallow right again, no advance. So 2 away, and Austin Riley, bats from the right side, is a third baseman with a 22, and that's a base hit. Lines 1 to center field. Let's see if we can get Rosario to score here. F scores with 2 outs, and they're going to hold up Rosario at third base. So it's first and third now. They hit it so hard that Rosario didn't get a chance to get his wheels going. So it's first and third, and here's Jorge Soler, bats from the right side, pitch from Framber Valdez, and that's going to be a 22, and that's going to be a 1 to 4 hit, but no, it's an 11, so it's going to be a base on balls. So that's going to load the bases here in the first inning. So almost immediately, Framber Valdez finds himself in a pickle. And here's Adam Duval. He's a right-handed hitter, plays center field. Center fielder, I like to look at pretty good range in center field. He's a 15. No errors in center field in 2021. Arm is pretty decent. And here's a pitch from Valdez that's a 62, and that will be a 60. An out of 18 is a fly ball. Center field. Right there is McCormick, and he makes the catch, and that retires the side. So 1 complete. No runs. No runs, 1 hit, a couple of walks. They leave the bases loaded, and we go to the bottom of the first inning. It's going to be Jose Altuve against Charlie Morton, who's an 8 pitcher. Let's do this. Altuve, the right-handed hitter. That's an error check. 51, an error on the pitcher. Charlie Morton has an error rating of 16, so he'll bobble it, and Altuve's safe. So it's going to be an E1. So just like that, the Astros have a runner on base, and he is a fairly speedy runner. Although he only had 5 stolen bases years ago, he used to steal a lot of bases. Doesn't anymore. Here's Michael Brantley. And that's a 31, and a 31 is a blank, and that's going to be a base hit, little ground ball, and through. And the runner will stop at second base. So first and second. Next up is Alex Bregman. He's a right-handed hitter. Charlie Morton checks in with a sign with Darno. And here's the pitch, and that's a 24. And it's a hit by pitch is a +7 on the pitcher and a 1-7 on the batter. So that's a 14. We rolled an 18. So that's going to be a fly ball. Under it is Duval. And let me see if anybody advances on that. First and second, and 8 on a 1. Nope, nobody will advance. All right, 1 out, first and second here in the bottom of the first. World Series Game 1 using Fall Classic Baseball. And it's Jordan Alvarez. Bats from the left side. It's a 35. A 35 is a blank, and Morton is an out. It's a fly ball. Center field. 2 away. Now, I do have to go to work today, so I don't know if I'm going to, because I really want to enjoy this game. That's a 31. That's a blank, and against Morton, that's a base hit. It's a little check swing flare that drops in. And let's see if we get a run here. Ooh. So 2 seconds scores. If there's an F on first base, he goes to third. Brantley is not an F, so he'll stop at second. So that's an RBI single. It's going to be an unearned run, though. And it's 1-0 Astros, first and second. So Correa picks up an RBI. Crowd goes crazy here at Minute Maid Park. And Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker is left-handed hitter. Pitch from Charlie Morton, a 14, and that'll be an out. 11, that's bounced to second base. And that will retire the side. But the Astros pick up an unearned run on a couple of hits. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. And at the end of 1, it's Astros 1, Braves nothing. Game 1, 2021 World Series using Fall Classic Baseball.